Hello and welcome to Tumble Through!
Tumble Through!
I am your host and GM, Jen Vaughn. My pronouns are she, they. I am a queer American living in France. I am a white femme-presenting person with long black hair, bangs, a road sign style sweater, and a red sequiny tie. So, I would love to go through with our wonderful players because this is our second ever mystery or adventure of seasonal workers. And we have some excellent people today. We're going to start in reverse alphabetical order. And please introduce yourselves, my seasonal workers.
Hi, I'm Jodo. My pronouns are she, they, not in order of preference, and I'm a Southeast Asian person living in Germany. I have dark hair with purple magenta-ish dyed bangs, and I'm wearing rounded glasses, a black t-shirt, and a cozy cardigan. And I will be playing Callisto today. Their pronouns are they, them, and they are a catfolk and former circus acrobat turned seasonal worker.
Howdy, I'm Magpie. I use she, they pronouns. I am a white femme-presenting person. I have sort of like a V-shaped fringe that is half blonde, half red. I'm not wearing my glasses. I probably should be. I will end up squinting at some point, sort of like in the next 2 hours. I'm wearing a black hoodie because it is cold out. And I am playing Bridget Cogsworthy. She uses she, her pronouns. And she is a automaton bard because... you know, why not?
Hi, my name is Aida. My pronouns are she and her. I am a Latina queer woman of color. I'm based in the Netherlands. I am wearing a cozy, thick white turtleneck sweater, and I'm going to be playing Ramona. Ramona is a long snout rat folk. Ramona's pronouns are she, her.
Eee, fantastic! You all sound like the perfect workers for this task. You all are crunching through the snow as you have arrived in the small town of Rest Easy. As you approach the community center, its gray walls and cheery red roof shine through the late afternoon snow. You think about the fact that you've been hired as Solstice Merrymakers, sort of a fantasy elf possibly. It's your first time visiting this town, and as you continue towards the community center where you are meeting up with someone named Twill, you see that there's a group of 3 figures on the ground in front of you. Starting with Ramona, do you want to describe what Ramona looks like? What they're wearing?
Ramona is small. Ramona is a long snout rat folk person with very, very long and very curly dark brown fur and ridiculously curly eyelashes. Like, think of like shaved wood curls, kind of level curly lashes as well. She is wearing a very thick knitted vest, the kind with overly large thick yarn. So it looks like there's very few stitches on it, but it's very bulky on her. She is wearing a small beanie that has also 2 like reddish braids, but they are made from knit yarn as well. And I think she is barefoot, so she's probably used to walking around all kind of climates and weathers, ground types. But when it's cold, and she is sort of like huddled over a bit, rubbing her hands to keep her hands warm. These little pink paws peeking out. But between them, you see like this sort of... it looks to everyone else like this ball of soot that in Ramona's hands looks like what a human holding a crystal ball would be. But because everyone is much bigger, it just looks like a dust bunny.
Wow. All right, Bridget Cogsworthy looks like...
Bridget is, I'd say, a little bit taller. She's around 5'10". She is an automaton, so she is made predominantly out of, you see sort of like a silvery steel and brass. She has hair that is very obviously sculpted out of metal. It's a very sort of like 1950s kind of Hollywood wave a little bit that kind of sits around shoulder length. her outfit is reminiscent, I'd say, of a nutcracker. So on top of this kind of metal hairpiece that she has, you see this really tall red hat with like a little sort of like peaked cap style brim. There is golden braiding across the front of it and a red sort of tailcoat that she's wearing. She doesn't seem particularly fussed by the cold. She's just striding on. And every sort of now and then you'll hear like a tick, 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 and then just a ha ha, and you'll see like a little bit of steam will come out just from underneath her hat. That's pretty much it. She's very loud. You cannot sneak up if you are Bridget. All you just hear is clank, 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 clank. And she's just meandering her way, sort of, I guess, in the midst of the group.
Excellent. All right, and finally, Callisto.
Callisto has short brown fur with bluish green eyes, and they are wearing a pair of dark brown and cream striped tight fitted pants, and usually they walk around barefoot, but since it's so cold they have like a pair of fuzzy boots and a yellow pastel fluffy coat and a red ribbon around their tail.
That's right, it's a long tail, not a bobtail on Callisto.
No, it's like a common British short hair kind of cat tail. It's not very fluffy, you can't stand on it.
Oh.
Well, as you've described what your characters look like, this is unfortunately the same three figures you see in the ground about 10 feet in front of you, face down, their automaton silver, yellow jacket, and very beautiful knit vest, smoking. What would you like to do?
Oh, that's a funny sight to behold.
This voice will not last long. Nope.
I think Bridget will sort of stop in her tracks and will look to the other two very quickly, sort of like with these little sort of blue eye lenses. You know, I'm somewhat getting the feeling that I know these people. I mean, I know you two. I'd say, well, I don't exactly know myself, but that's for another problem. Do you think we should? And she'll sort of gesture over to the bodies or to the figures.
Callisto is trying to shake off snow at their feet, like when cats have something on their feet, they're just trying to shake it off. I was like, whatever, as long as we get out of the cold.
Maybe it's a sign of the future, and in the future it's going to be a long nap, and I wouldn't mind this future coming in real soon.
And Ramona just sort of scampers forward and leaps with the intention of lying down next to other snuggly looking Ramona. Right? Right, that's what the other Ramona's doing, snuggling, right?
Callisto is trying to follow into the steps that Ramona had already used, so that I have to step into less snow. But your steps are way smaller than mine, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah, as you jump towards this figure that looks remarkably like yourself, you feel the sensation as of passing through a form of thick gelatin. And the figure, all three, disappear. And that's when you hear someone calling from beyond the ridge by the community center and waving, "Hello! Hello! Ramona!"
Oh!
Ramona realizes she's being called, rolls over, and immediately starts snow angeling.
Hi!
Just making snow angels.
This person starts crunching over, and all of you see a 30-something-year-old, brown-skinned, red-haired halfling walking up to you, her hair catching the glints of light from the setting sun. "Hello again, friends. Any luck learning anything this time?" Oh. She's looking at you, all three of you. Oh no, you don't remember what happened?
No, we just arrived, right?
It's okay, I'll fill you in. since I'm the only one remembering things, welcome to Rest Easy.
Were we taking a nap here just earlier?
We, and Ramona holds up two small mouse hands, rat hands to like do quotation marks.
I don't think you were sleeping.
Oh, that sounds rather unfortunate then. I'm glad we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Did you do that? That was cool.
No, it wasn't me, I promise.
No, Ramona, that is the opposite of cool.
No, but there were us, and they were squishy. I've never done that before. I want to learn how to do that.
Well, hopefully you won't ever have to see it again. But well, again, welcome to Rest Easy, since this is our first time meeting, apparently. This is our Winter Solstice Fest. You're the merrymakers that I've hired. Welcome. But unfortunately, we are stuck in a time loop.
I don't remember being stuck in a time loop, though. When did it start?
I get that. Great question. This is the second loop, I'm afraid. And she points up to the sky, which is getting darker, the violet becoming light navy, and you see the constellation Pinellas above you, which you all know is a pine tree-shaped constellation with 8 stars. But one is gone, and as you're all looking up, another one flares in a prismatic myriad of colors before disappearing as well. So I guess it's been two for me, 2 for you, that's it. But no one's been able to remember except me. Golly, I'd really love it if you could help me, because I've kind of got to keep a face on in the community center. My children are there, I think there's something that's causing it. And so maybe if you could find it, then we could end this less smokily.
Did you feel a weird jelly-ish sensation? I feel like there's a barrier or something. When we walked in, something popped. Can't we just walk out?
You could try, but we actually can't. I think you must have come through the barrier, but we can't leave it.
Oh, I wish we brought Aris. He knows stuff about magics and stuff.
I'm Twill, by the way, and she turns to Bridget. Bridget, are you okay? Did something get rewired, or?
No, everything is... And you sort of see her sort of start patting herself down. No, everything's, I think, where I left it. I think I have an idea of what your problem might be. And she'll just point directly upwards. So she's been full, dad stance for the last 2 minutes. Hands on hips, balled up into fists, just staring up at the sky. So the problem is, the stars are broken.
I definitely agree. But do you know how we can fix them from here?
How do stars break?
So there's probably a very important scientific answer to that, with many, many, many books written about it. I haven't found those books yet. Perhaps we could make a very large trampoline.
Ooh, we do have a lot of fabric in the community center. Actually, we should go in because it's kind of cold for some of you.
Yes.
And can talk there. If that's okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll try to fill you in as fast as possible. Again.
Oh.
As your GM, I will tell you that you essentially have 3 blocks of time, or 3 blocks of interest in which you can do something before time resets. So, in this definitely not present-shaped map, there are 4 rooms, and so you can go to essentially 3 rooms. And there's also a certain number of people that you can speak to, who I will pull onto the map once you were in that room. So, and I will tell you that there is and Twill will, as she's walking up to the open door that she was left open by the 2 balconies. Yes, this is a community center, so we've got a music room that's set up because there's a band playing, and then in the other top corner there's a crafting room. And then in the bottom, we've got the library, and then there's a beautiful Winter Solstice tree in there. And then I have been working in the kitchen, making a bunch of cookies and gingerbread and all that. I think I need to keep doing it just because it's the tradition. I'm not quite sure, but I've been able to remember because I did it in the last one, so I feel like if I'm the only one that can remember, I should keep doing the same thing. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
But if you're the only one remembering, wouldn't you also be the only one to know if something changed?
Well, Maybe if you're able to remember this time, then you can tell me what's happened.
Is it just people, or do things get undone? Are your cookies unbaked? Is your batter unmixed?
Yes, it's like everything returns back to this moment.
Oh.
We only have about like an hour.
What did you do last time? Like, what happens in the hour?
What happens in the hour? I bake the cookies. I'm in the kitchen area with my partner, Joe, baking gingerbread. Then our 3 kids, the triplets, Hemi, Demi, and Remy, they come in and they decorate the gingerbread. And then people eat the gingerbread. She's kind of laughing at herself. She's like, I mean, it's kind of what you do. And my husband chokes on a little piece of gingerbread, and I make sure that I give him I do the little maneuver, so he doesn't choke anymore. So he coughs up the piece.
May I have one of your cookies?
Oh, you absolutely can, Ramona. They are smashing. I'm not supposed to say that, I guess, but
And I need something that can sort of symbolize the stars.
Isn't there a star usually on a tree? Shall we steal the star?
I just need to borrow one, and the cookie needs to be borrowed as well.
How do you borrow a cookie?
I give it back.
Oh, you weren't going to eat it?
oh, loves, no, you can keep the cookies that I give you. You don't need to give it back.
Oh, that's very kind.
I actually don't want it back. I'm not trying to be rude, but, I've got children. I get enough germs, so...
That's okay.
Yeah. So would you all like to go to the kitchen first?
As Ramona crosses the hearth and looks in, takes in the space, sort of takes a deep, deep inhale, and you see all of her long curled whiskers on her snout sort of wiggle in the air. Her long face is definitely pulled towards the kitchen. All the wonderful baked smells. If there are fires happening, then smells of burning wood are there. Smells of like grease and dirt in the floors.
I just need a little bit of everything, and maybe I can divine what is happening.
Oh, you're doing your... And she'll sort of like hold her hands up and wiggle her fingers. You're doing your magic.
Yes.
Perfect. I love watching this.
But a cookie and a star, please.
Yes, a cookie and a stock.
Yeah, I think Callista is going to, while the others go to the kitchen to get the cookies, and Ramona has been saying that she needs a star, so Callista's going to probably go to the library to snatch a star.
This will be your A block, okay? By the time you come back from the library, you will be in B block, okay? Okay, so Ramona and Bridget, you are in the kitchen with, she comes over to the cookie station, and there's some that are already decorated as examples, but there's also some other ones. And she's like, so you could decorate some, or you could help me finish up a batch of dough as you want. Bridget, I know you're very good with your hands, very technical. If you want. No, if you don't want to.
Yes.
Just,
Absolutely. Yes. She's straight in there. She's just sort of like hovering over, I think, Twill's shoulder, just to sort of see what's going on.
Yeah, so she shows you how to she's rolling out this gingery, there's molasses, a bunch of brown sugar in this dough, so it's all these wonderful smells mingling together, maybe a little cardamom, and so she's showing you as she rolls it out, and then with the different cookie cutters, she's like, I mean, not to be rude, but you're probably strong enough you can make any shape you wanted with these cookie cutters.
Oh, I have an idea. I have a perfect idea. And I think you see, Bridget, we'll try and find a slightly lopsided sort of cookie cutter anyway, and we'll try and make it into a square. Mm-hmm. And she is going to start trying to build the pieces for a gingerbread house.
Oh, nice.
Because she's thinking maybe if we make something else, maybe this might not happen.
Okay, and Ramona, what are you up to? Sniffing? Divining?
Ramona sees a large oven in this space. Ramona will sort of mousy over to the front of the oven, kneel down and start preparing a set for divining what magics or mysterious entities might be at play. She pulls out this square mat that is sort of knit or crocheted from different sort of fabrics, colors, yarns, widths, places it in the center, and puts down all sorts of little shiny things on it. Some small shiny rocks, a very smooth piece of beach glass, a particular candy that is just really, really shiny and smooth. And says like, oh, I just need a cookie and I just need a star and then I will divine. But maybe before I start, the fire will give me some answers. And she stares into the fire and tries to ascertain what is going on. And flavoring this, but can I make like an arcana check to see, given what has been explained, what kind of magic is this? What school could this be?
You absolutely can.
I rolled a total 21.
Nice. Okay. You get a sense that in addition to some holiday magic, there is also some primal magic at play in this area.
And Ramona's just sort of sitting cross-legged so she can balance her top side. It sort of starts swaying back and forth, and it feels like her whiskers are swaying at a completely different rhythm as her body moving sideways. I'm sensing some primal magic.
What does that mean?
Primal?
What does that mean?
Twill turns around. Boy, that's what my mother used to practice. She was a primal wizard, working with sort of the occult and the divine, working with essentially also some wilds as well. But she was trying to tame them inside more scientific configurations.
Oh, where is your mother?
Maths, if you will.
Maths. Curious. Where is your mother?
She's no longer with us. Yeah.
Oh. Where would we be able to pay respects to your mother?
I think at this point, like, Callisto got a little distracted by the tree and how sparkly it is, but eventually it comes back to where everyone else is and brings with them a shiny, big, sparkly star.
Nice. So we are in the B block now, I will say. The music from the music room is still playing. There's a band. You can hear sort of a mix of rock, a little bit of ska music, and some holiday tunes. So, Twill turns to you, Callisto. Oh, you got a star. Excellent.
It is clearly the top star from the tree.
Okay.
So I just stole kind of and just like bring it and give it to Ramona. I was like, I got you a star.
Thank you very much. This is indeed a loner. I do intend on bringing this back.
I mean, it's anything you have to do, honestly. Well, almost anything. You know what I mean. Nothing too.
And the cookies. Bridget, how's those going?
Well, I'd say. I've made finer work. Usually I tend to have working fireplaces in them, but I don't think I could put a working fireplace inside of a gingerbread house, so pretty well. It's sweet. You could eat it. I mean, maybe like let it cool down just a little bit, but once it's cooled down a little bit, perfect.
It's also at this moment that 3 young, 6 or 7 years old children come in, Hemi, Demi, and Remy, and they are half Tengu, half Halfling, or Tenguling, if you will.
Oh.
Twill goes over and gives each of them a kiss on their head. They are white and gray bird folk, but have the halfling shortness as well, and a little bit more humanoid faces. You could definitely see that they are different. You know who they are based on the fact that they're wearing different colors: blue, red, and green. Blue, red, and green sweaters too. And they're like, "Hey, Mom, how's she go? Oh, hello."
Hi.
Hello.
Hemi in blue is like, it's so good to new people, Mother. You didn't tell us you were inviting people. She's like, oh yes, these are our merrymakers. And then the other two are like, the costumes, and they run off to grab you some, unfortunately tight-fitting, from another world, elven costumes of red and green striped leggings and tunics, and rush back, and they're like, here you go.
Oh, what happy helpers!
They've got ones specifically that will fit all of you.
Oh, drat! How convenient!
Yeah, no one has to have any leggings drag behind them or rip anything. They all magically fit.
How fortunate!
Bridget's having a great time.
And the kids kind of come over to where you are, Bridget, and sort of like, they're like, okay, we gotta help you. And they're like helping you like decorate stuff.
She is thrilled. I feel like she will shift to sort of like, I guess, bring down her setup. So she will sit sort of crisscross applesauce on the floor. We'll bring down like the sort of like a cutting board to sort of put it across her knees, and then just so it's at sort of more child-friendly height to just decorate sort of like the heck out of this gingerbread house, I think, at this point. I want to point out that she's kept her like big hat on, and she's put the elf hat on top of the big hat. The big hat's not coming off.
All right. So what are Callisto and Ramona up to now?
I think I was just like put on half of the costume. Maybe not the tights, because they already wear striped tights. It's like, this is good enough. It's just like walking around the kitchen, trying to figure out if anything is in the kitchen that's not supposed to be here. Something that could be like timey-wimey stuff.
Let's have you roll a perception check.
23.
Ooh.
I am very perceptive.
Your attention is drawn to the open fireplace where the cookies have been going to, in this stove area. And there is a icy blue and white snowflake ornament that's attached above it. And you feel an odd pulse coming from it.
Is it dangly?
It does dangle.
Ooh, I might want to swash at it, like see what happens.
It comes off the the oven. So ding 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 ding.
Oh, okay. It comes off. I think if it just falls to the ground, I just pick it up. Yeah, I just like take a look at it. So do I feel like it shouldn't be here? Like maybe it's something that should be somewhere else instead? Okay.
Yeah, it's in the wrong place. Yeah.
What is Ramona doing at the moment?
Ramona, following up the question she tried to ask Twill, would want to know now, where can she sort of quote-unquote find this mother, this magic user that has passed? And by find them, I mean, Ramona would mean, is there an object or a place that is particularly connected to that person for which to complete or add to this divination ritual that Ramona wants to try?
I think Callisto is unintentionally sneaking up to you because you're like so in conversation, and Callisto's feet are quiet, very quiet, and then suddenly appear right behind you, and Ramona.
I'm wondering, Ramona has a scent perception. I'm wondering if I smell, if I smell them before I see them. Could we roll off just to see where the story goes?
Roll off, yeah. Roll off. Roll.
I don't know if you know, like, I feel like cats a lot of time they just smell like whatever room they are in. You ever smell a cat that was like in the sun? They just smell like sun.
This is a really fragrant room though with the kitchen.
It does say imprecise. So would it be like a perception versus a sneak versus a stealth?
A stealth, yeah.
Just to see what the dice say.
Roll off.
Let's
roll
go.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I roll a stealth.
I rolled a nat one for a total 8.
Oh
Incredible.
Everything
right, so-
smells like cookies in here.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
I have to see Callisto. Hi. I didn't smell you.
I think Callisto is startled by how you are startled, like how the cat's the hair goes up and then like slightly on the feet, like oh, oh, sorry, I found this thing. I feel like it doesn't quite belong into this room, and you're pretty good with reading magics. Do you think this is magic? And I give you the snowflake ornament.
It's enchanting. I can add it to the attempt at the divination.
And if Ramona takes the snowflake ornament and puts it down on the little knitted mat.
And Twill, if I may, where could I find your mother?
All around us?
That's lovely.
This community center was hers. She actually helped build it, and the Winter Solstice Fest was her favorite night. She always said she never wanted it to end, and her ashes are all around us. I mean, in the ground and stuff, not like a
I
creepy
see.
thing.
Is there a particular memento or room that was her favorite?
She was a big fan of the library because she was a big reader again. She and I guess the crafting room, the library and the crafting room, because she would try to pull things into her inventions and whatnot. So
Interesting. May I go there, please?
of course you're welcome to do whatever you want. Like I said, we're trying. She's looking at her kids who are like right, we're just keeping things winking at you, normal, and happy and festive. But go find something. Yes, like.
Okay, thank you.
And Ramona grabs a spare cookie, piles it on top of her little mat, scoops it all up, and to the crafting room.
Okay, we're now going into the C block of this time set. So you head over to the craft room. Callisto and Bridget, where would you like to go?
Did Ramona take the
Snowflake?
little ornament with you?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to snoop in the library some more. Maybe because of the shiny lights, but also maybe to look for useful things.
I think Bridget is gonna skedaddle her way to the music room. I feel like as a bard, she should probably make her way to where the fun things are happening. She's gonna go and lean all coolly in the doorway, sort of arms crossed, dressed like an elf, watching the scene ahead.
All right, we will go in that same. Actually, we'll go with Ramona, then Bridget, and then Toto. You all heard a little bit of a kerfuffle happening too, like multiple loud noises have been reaching your ears as you move around too. So Ramona, you are in the crafting room. There are several areas, like there's some popcorn that people have been stringing together, and there's some snowflake like paper chains that have been made, and sort of some examples like how to. And you also see two goblin teenagers who are both bloodied and sort of shaking, looking a little damp, and they're at the cider station, sort of this little area with the mulled wine and cider at the top, and they are talking to each other. I can't. What was that? Like, did you see that little one? The blue femme-based goblin says with the glasses, and then the male one is like, I didn't know what it was. I couldn't tell. Like, it was very odd. Do you think it was like a maimed puppy? And then they turn around when they hear you walking in. Hello? Hi.
Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Are you needing medical assistance?
The blue goblin, she looks down at her arm. She's like, I mean, I did get bitten outside by like a wolf. And something else.
You got bitten. Oh my goodness.
And Ramona would like to treat their wounds.
Okay.
I can do that. That is a medicine check. That is a success at least.
Dahlia's the bite marks on her arm, they sort of like pop back out, and her coloring returns back to blue in the pinpoint areas. She's like, thank you so much. Weird things happening here. I'm Dahlia, and this is my brother Dwug. So good to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
And Ramona will repeat the same thing in Goblin language, as that is one of her known languages.
Yes. They both put a hand over their heart, and do like a head bow toward you, smiling. Like, and Dwug's like, oh, it's so good to hear. It's been a while. Town full of wonderful people, but not a lot of people speak Goblin out here. Rusty's is kind of small.
I assume it's also not common for creatures to bite you. Can you tell me what it is? Maybe we can do something about that.
Yeah, it was a wolf. Dwug says, and then something smaller, like a baby wolf, but it looked like it was made out of fabric of some kind or something.
And the small fabric wolf bit you too?
No.
Just the big one.
Yeah, just the big one. Bit her, yeah.
And the small fabric wolf was like moving around like a real wolf, but it was small and made of fabric?
Yeah.
And that is unusual here?
Oh, sorry, yes, sorry, that's unusual here. Or at least I don't know about it. But we're not actually from here. And they're like, no, yeah, we've been here for like 3 years. We're apprentices with the blacksmith.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, Ridley, she's awesome. And we were apprentices with Nana, Twill's mother, but, no longer, so.
Oh, I'm actually curious about Nana. Could you tell me a bit about her?
And I'm okay to switch to a scene to spread the spotlight.
Yeah, cool, yeah. Perfect. Bridget, you walk into the music room, and as you can see, it was set up with, a little refreshments table of cookies that had already been made and some drinks. There were seats where people could watch a dais and people perform music instruments. But now people are fixing a broken window by the balcony and cleaning up blood on the ground. And there's a very distressed lizard folk person who's speaking to anyone who will listen. We need to go. We can't let her just take Brody. I mean, don't you have a problem with that? She just took my boyfriend. Like, so frustrating. And she turns to you. Hey, can you help me? How good are you with vampires?
Oh, I've read lots of novels where they're sorts of morally grey protagonists, but not in person. Why?
My boyfriend, Brody.
Okay.
We've been together for like a year. We thought everyone, like, thought his wife was dead, Onessa, and then she just returned today. She obviously didn't like that we were together. I mean, she kind of ripped up my blouse. And you can see that this lizard folk also has like a nice little crown of winter blooms and a tan furry outfit on, trying to stay warm, and a couple of tattoos, but just is like, I don't know if I can let her just take him out into, I mean, it looked like, I don't know if she's gonna turn him or kill him or have relations with him. I mean,
yes, we should probably potentially a peculiar question, but just stick with me on this one. Very important science thing that I know about. How long ago did the ex pass?
Like a year and a half ago. Yeah, because she was supposed to come back last Winter Solstice and did not. We'd gotten news about her ship capsized on the rocks, a lot of sea creatures. Most of the other people were confirmed. It was kind of grisly. I don't want to go into details.
Yes. Okay. Right. Oh, that's definitely a problem. That's certainly a problem. I'm going to confer with my friends, and then we will send out a hunting party. Maybe not hunting, search and rescue party. Are you okay? Is everyone all right? Other than, obviously, your boyfriend's missing.
Yeah, that's his blood, so yeah,
Oh.
he's the one that's not doing great.
That could be a small problem. Right. Leave it with me. She's gonna go to the doorway, but we'll pause in the doorway. And you see sort of like, as she stops in the doorway, these little sort of like, almost like if you're on a vessel when you're like looking through like for radar or sonar, sort of bing up in front of her little blue eye lenses. And I'd like to have a go of detecting magic. Just above table, that's not going to get in the way of Ramona's spell, is it? I don't want to like steal any sort of vibes from Ramona's spell.
It's all flavor.
Okay, cool beans, cool beans. Okay. I just cast it. I'm saying it's magic, but I feel like with Bridget it's more science magic. Magic, if you will.
So magic, and that's a 30. Yeah. You can feel that one of the musical instruments has been magically tuned to never go off key. To always be in tune. But that's the only thing that you're getting from this room.
Cool. She will shake her head and sort of like an Etch-a-Sketch, the lines disappear out of her little sort of doofus out of her eye lenses. And then she will... I feel like we're using the kitchen as a sort of center to meet. So she will... You feel like if she had skin, she would have gone very pale and very, oh no, 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 no. But instead you can just hear like a little sort of gear that every now and then keeps getting stuck inside her head, and it's making a sound that kind of sounds like, oh no, 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 no. And she will skedaddle her way into the kitchen and will stress make some cookies.
So now we go over to Callisto. You are in the library, you said you wanted to go?
Yeah.
You see Huey Dewey. Sorry. You see Hemi, Remy, and Demi.
Legally distinct Hemi, Demi, and Remy.
You see some legally distinct Tengoolings, and they are very excited. They are like, it's time, it's time. Secret Santa, baby.
It's time for
Oh, it's Secret Santa time.
already.
Yes. It's our tradition, or it's Secret Someone, I mean. I don't know where that Santa was. Secret Someone. So someone has gifted us a gift, each of us.
Oh.
One of them leans forward and goes, it's one of the other ones. You know, it's like we do a little circle of gifts. So, and then they point to the blue, the red, and then the yellow gift under the tree that you can see. Which one should we open up first? Since you're here, you can be an audience participant.
How about we play a game? And the winner gets to choose first.
Okay, yeah. They all agree.
I think Callisto is doing some sort of acrobat performance. And it's like, okay, we're playing who can do it best, who can copy it best. And Callisto kind of like falls forward and is doing a little handstand.
They follow suit best they can. So they're all three are doing handstands. I guess I could roll for. I'll just roll a d20. Sorry. Okay. What do you do?
And I think just like after the handstand, I have everyone vote on who did it best. But you're not allowed to vote yourself.
Oh, come on! Okay, so we have an 11 for Hemi. We have a 3 for Remy and a 20 for Demi. Okay, so Demi is peacocking it, if you will, and is on one arm and like going like, look at this, I'm balancing. The other two have already like fallen down, so it's no contest.
We'll also like look through the room to see if I find something similar to what I found in the kitchen, or if there's anything else that I feel like doesn't really belong into the room.
Roll perception again.
23.
Your eyes are pulled to another present that's under the tree.
Oh.
A fourth present. It's hidden in the back. I assume you pull it out?
Yeah, I asked the boys if they invite someone else to that game usually?
Nope, just us.
Do you know who this one is for then? What does the present look like? Like color or...
It is blue with like a purple ribbon. It's kind of a big box, but it feels pretty light.
Does it have a name tag or something on it? Or any kind of writing?
Nope, no writing.
Okay, then I think I'll just like pick up the present. And where's Twill at this right now?
She's in the kitchen. You are not going to be able to go back there before the time resets, so...
I figured that the time's gonna reset anyway if we don't figure it out. So I was like looking at the boys. Do you guys want to see what's in here?
Yeah, and they've actually been waiting to open up their presents at the same time as you. So
Yeah. Okay. Then I do a little countdown of like 3, 2, 1, go. And everyone opens the present.
Audience, please appreciate this original Foley.
I was about to say, what do you see? But you don't know. Sorry.
I don't see anything because I have really bad eyesight.
An empty box. No, you find a blue-based snow globe, and inside of it is a gray-stoned, red-roofed building in the same shape as the community center. If you turn it upside down,
Yeah.
you see that the bottom has a snowflake-shaped hole.
I'll try to see if it fits the ornament that I had, like the little snowflake.
But before you do, the boys are opening up their gifts, and they're holding up these tiny knit stuffies and screaming in delight. And one of them, it's gray, black, and dirt, and like a sickly green, and it starts to rip its knit stitches as these moans bellow out. And from this like 6-inch toy, a 13-foot woman reveals herself as a tomb giant, approaches you, moaning, and luckily, time resets. And you find yourself back outside with your 2 companions, but you still have the snow globe in your hand. And that's where we have to end it for this episode.
Gasp!
Tumble Through presents The Longest Night, a Winter Solstice time loop by Jen Vaughn, a Pathfinder 2e adventure, available in 2026 on DriveThruRPG. Tumble Through uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy. Paizo.com/licenses/fan content. Tumble Through is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Incorporated or Paizo products, visit paizo.com.
Work description said bake some cookies and dress as an elf. No one said I had to solve puzzles and fight creatures.
They're stretching Merrymaker like really